Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on gums receding and why gums would recede. There are two things that I'm going to talk about. One is toothbrush abrasion is what we call it, but it's from brushing too hard with your toothbrush. Some people think that if you brush really hard with your toothbrush, the cleaner your teeth will get. That's not true. You don't need to brush any harder. The other thing is you don't need to let your toothbrush bristles be on your gums when you're brushing. You want them kind of angled up towards the gums, but not on the gums. And just gently brush, gentle strokes. Also use an extra soft toothbrush. That will help. The other thing is don't brush your teeth with your mouth closed, because when your mouth is closed, then your lips push the toothbrush up against your teeth, and that puts added pressure that you don't need. So don't brush hard. There's no need to do that. The toothbrush bristles do it enough. The other thing you could do is use an electric toothbrush. There are sensors on there that light up on the electric toothbrush if you're brushing too hard. And then you know, if you're brushing and that light's going off, you're brushing way too hard. And I honestly think it has to be pretty hard for that to go off. So if it's lighting up, you're brushing way too hard. And that can help. Electric toothbrushes are just wonderful anyway. The second thing that can cause toothbrush or gum recession is, in my opinion, I think the most common, and that is from clenching and grinding. A lot of people do that at night. A lot of people do it in the day. That can be caused from stress and some medications, but a huge #1 cause for that is sleep airway issues at night. So when I see a person with a lot of recession and they've had a lot of crowns and a lot of root canals and things like that, that's like red flags for me that that person may have sleep apnea or step before sleep apnea, which is upper airway resistance syndrome. But when you're sleeping at night and your oxygen needs, or your body needs oxygen, it moves the jaw forward and your teeth actually clench. And there's a whole study on this that I can post at some point if you want it. But your teeth will clench. When your teeth clench, just that pressure causes micro movements of those teeth. And it can cause either your gums to recede or even the teeth right at the edge of the gums to kind of, we call it abfraction, where it kind of makes a V, where it's chipping out. Your tooth is actually chipping out at the gum line. And the way I explain to patients is, if you have a fence post in the ground and you like sit there and wiggle the fence post, then the dirt around it is going to loosen up. The same thing with your gums. Whenever they're in there and they're sitting there being pressure from the clenching, then two things happen. Either just the wiggles cause the gums to recede, or if the root's really deep and just the tooth is moving, that's what causes the chipping of the tooth, or the V out, which is what we call abfraction. So if you have a lot of recession, like that's general around your molars, then that could be a sign that you have an airway problem while you're sleeping at night, and you might have sleep apnea, or you could have upper airway resistance syndrome. So it might be something to check into, talk to your general practitioner about. If you don't feel like you snore or feel tired, then you might feel tired, but you might have upper airway resistance syndrome. You can check some other videos I've done on that, and myofunctional therapy can help with that quite a bit. Talk to you later.